silly here. Let's have a solid Milwaukee race. Welcome to Milwaukee Mile here for the Rockwell Automation 400. This will be a 105 lap race, or I mean a 110 lap race, my bad. Stage 1 will end on 30, stage 2 will end on 60, stage 3 will end on 110. Remember, this goes for everyone in the field, mostly just you, Eric, because you're new, but we don't do stage caution, so when the stage ends, we keep going. Green. So, pit speed is 80, so if you go 81 miles per hour and over, it will be a penalty. Speeding on pit road under green will be a drive-through penalty, and speeding under yellow will be a to the back penalty. But I do give out warnings, so I have a warning system, Eric, so I do 1 out of 3, just a warning, 2 out of 3, and then 3 out of 3 you get parked. Yes, you just stand on the green square to pit. You can stay in there for however long you want. I think some drivers do short pit, but if you want all of your fuel and tires to be like up, you just gotta wait until that's up, and it depends on how many laps you did on the track. But the starting grid for today's race is Kenny, Brandon, then Hayden, then Eric, then 5th is Nick, 6th is Cole, 7th Chad, 8th Holden, 9th Wyatt, and then 10th is Bug. What are the bars on your left? What do you mean? Bars on your left? Green bars? I'm confused what you're talking about. Oh, okay. The top one is tire wear and the bottom one is fuel. So yeah. Nick, you're 5th. Someone's not lined up. Hayden, we just need Hayden to get in here. I don't know if he will. Hayden's not here, so I guess we'll just start without him. Okay, wait. Nick, line up right here. Eric, you're on the outside right here because Hayden starts here. We just need to get that figured out. Cole goes AFK, of fucking course. Alright, Cole, yeah, you're right there, Cole, but no, you're not right here. You're behind Eric. Eric's supposed to be 4th. Alright, we'll just wait for everyone to get ready and then we'll start the race here. Hayden, you're right here. Nick, you're there. Wyatt, you're right here. Wyatt's okay. But, I do CD and then we start. I don't do pacing at all. Alright. Just make sure something. Okay, we're chilling. Alright. Are we ready? Yes, we have racing. We do CD stuff. Alright, are you ready here? We're just gonna see if everyone's ready. I know Wyatt was AFK, but I just want to make sure. Alright, Wyatt's not ready, so I'm gonna wait on him. But just, I don't mind bump and runs, but I don't want to see people shoving people super hard. And if something happened and I didn't see it, because if the field gets too spread out, just let me know. Alright, we're gonna go green here since I don't see an NR now. Alright, here we go. Alright, green flag's out in Milwaukee. Kenny Jenkins leads us off today. Holy, interesting, and he gets pushed out of line 4 wide for the lead off the start. Yikes, that was nerve-wracking right there. A lot of shuffling per position. A lot of guys are going to be kind of aggressive right now because it's the first laps of the race, and guys, I do not want to have to penalize people this early, but Chad leads lap 1. Let's try to just be careful, guys. I'm not going to warn anyone for now because it's so early, but let's just try to chill out a little bit. It's so early, so yeah, we need a break. But Eric, to the bottom, this is his first start, and he's already about to lead his first lap in the race, picking up where he left off in my old leagues in 2020 and 2019. Jesus Christ, Eric leads lap 1 or lap 2. Wyatt on the bottom here. Wyatt needs a good race, I feel like, to boost his confidence heading into the chase, even though the chase is still a long ways away. But still. Eric to the lead. Wyatt's going to give him kind of a bump. Up the racetrack they go. Eric's going to lead lap 3. Still a lot of jostling for position back there. Eric's choosing the middle lane, which I don't know how good it is, but it seems to be doing good for him on the exit. He's going to be able to get to the bottom of Wyatt. Side by side for the lead now. Eric back to the point is going to take the lead again. It's going to take a little bit of time to get the field spread out here. There's a lot of guys trying to make moves as Brandon Hill's going to make it 3 wide for the lead. Chad also makes it. Wyatt kind of got shoved in the wall, it seems. Wyatt and Chad kind of have a little bit of a scuffle. Chad is also not, this is his first start of the season too, so Chad needs a, yeah, I mean, he's not going to be in playoff contention, obviously, but, oh, and Chad kind of forces the issue, and I'm going to warn Chad there, that was not really, you were not clear. Unfortunately, that's going to screw over both of the Roush drivers. 2 of them, my bad. Brandon's going to have the lead. But it's still early. I liked the pace out of Eric this early in the race. That was pretty good pace early on. We'll see if we could get back up there. Get back in contention. But Brandon Hale has the lead. Another guy. I feel like you could just pop off one of these races and just straight up win it. He's been, this is the best speed I think he's had all in his ASRS career this season so far in a while. He hasn't been super over aggressive. He hasn't gotten suspended, so he's been doing solid to start off, but he has a gap on the 1 car here. 6/10 of a lead. 99 and Wire having a little bit of a scuffle here, but let's try not to wall ride. Let's not wall ride Wyatt. I don't want to have to warn you over it. Brandon Hale still with the lead, though. It's just a bunch of fighting for position, and Brandon Hale hits the snag. Doesn't hit anyone, but unfortunately, Brandon had a great start to this race, and unfortunately, it's all gone downhill as he had a snag. But now it's going to give up Wyatt the lead. But what a save out of Brandon, but he's got to try to recover here soon. Wyatt's going to lead. I think he could be good here. He's been solid so far. So I think he's going to have a shot, potentially, but it's still very early. 21 to go until stage 1, but the points leader is hungry for more. He is in second, trying to make a move on the lead, and Hayden is hungry for more too. Hayden's desperately trying to get in the playoffs as Kenny gets put in the wall. And kind of, I didn't see too much of what happened there as Hayden's going to have the lead. Hayden leads his first lap of the race. Wyatt and Eric tied for most laps led early. Yeah, there are some wall snags here, so we got to be careful about where we hit the wall on this track. As Holden now to the lead. Cole wants more. He's had speed in recent races. Okay, he didn't anywhere clear there. That was kind of an over-aggressive move. Let's just try not to do that again. Cole, 3 wide for the 4 wide for the lead now. As Cole clears the top, but he has 2 hungry drivers on the bottom. Cole having a solid start to this race. Hayden's going to bump Holden up the track. Hayden to the lead again. Brandon Hale's back up here. He kind of got pushed by Chad. Hayden. Oh, Brandon's going to get hooked. Hayden leading here. I feel like Hayden, he's been solid, but unfortunately he missed a lot of races early on, which just causes him to be in a points hole early in the season, but there's still a lot of races. Once again, Wyatt to the lead again. Wyatt now has the most laps led by a lap over Eric and 2 over Hayden and Brandon, but Chad's trying to get up here, make wall riding. Next time you do it, I'm going to warn you. solid start here. I do not care. Do not believe that he goes. Chad's getting shoved wide of the wall. Wyatt's probably not gonna be happy with that. Side by side, Holden and Wyatt. Oh, okay, Hayden, that's a warning. You forced Cole into Chad. Holden led that lap. First lap was led that. Yeah, I know it don't work because Holden keeps forgetting to do it. Oh, Chad gets... Holy shit, that's a caution. Chad and Brandon got straight up fucked right there. I don't know how. Oh, and Shug forces the issue. Hayden's gonna get a few laps right there. Alright, y'all can pit here, line up at the beginning of pits here. I cannot fix the lag. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, was everyone gonna pit? We can shut down to fix this, but is everyone really lagging that bad? I don't see it. Eric, I didn't say you could pit yet, but I'm probably gonna shut down anyways. Alright, so let's just bet yes or no, guys. I do not care. Holden, if they vote, if majority is yes, you have to go in there and do the toggle decor, okay? Most said no, so try to just not be stupid when racing. No, we're not shutting down. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, the majority voted no, so why should I have to do what you want? Majority voted no, so I don't think I should. So, yeah, I don't go 81. Started pit roads over here, Hayden. I hope you guys know that. Started pit roads over here. Can you guys line up back, guys? The started pit road's right here. A little bit further back. Alright. Are we ready to pit here? Sorry, Holden and Hayden, but majority said no. Don't go 81 is the speed. Brandon, just go down. Go down. Because if Holden's gonna want to try to fucking shut down the game, then just pit anyways. Kenny, what are you doing, dude? Kenny, bro. Alright, Wyatt, Cole, Chad, Kenny, Hayden, Eric. Oh shit, no, Kenny, your box is over here. Your box is the purple one. It's the all purple one right here. Alright. No, it's based off of points. Pit stall choice is based off of points. I don't do it off qualifying. I've always done it like that. Alright, let me... Yeah, okay, you could just go down real quick and line up in the back. Holden, if you want to pit, you can. Shug, if you shut down, I'm penalizing you 2 laps. I do not care. I'm penalizing you a lap or 2. I'm not going to park him, but I'll penalize him. Because you're not allowed to shut down. Go pit right now, Holden. Yeah, but majority voted no, so why should I do what you want, dude? Just because you're an admin doesn't mean you get a say. I'm giving the majority of people a say. It's not rigged. Alright, let me tell y'all the restart order here. Off pits. Holden shuts down. I'm sorry, guys, but I will penalize him because that's just not something that I want in my leagues. Turn down your graphics, Holden, like shit. I don't know, man. Close shit. I don't know. I'm just trying to give you any form of advice here. Alright, so, hey, Wyatt. It's Wyatt, then Cole, Chad, Hayden, Kenny, Eric, Bug, Nick, Brandon, and then Holden is the restart order. Holden, line up. Alright, Holden, line up. Alright. Are we ready? I'm gonna just start without Holden since he wants to be petty. You guys could move up some spots here. I'm not dealing with a petty admin here. I know why it's not ready, and then I'll go after him after he's back. I don't know what you're on about. You just sit still. You're just trying to make up something to get under my skin. Alright, Holden now. Alright, waiting for Wyatt to be ready here. Taking forever, and then we'll go. I'm gonna ask for the R one more time, make sure no one else is NR. Just waiting on Wyatt. Wants to take forever. Maybe get out of the studio too. That also lags you, dude. Kenny's NR. Man, like, fuck, dude. Why do y'all... Alright, bro. Wyatt, walk in, dude. Need Wyatt to come back. Alright, bro, I'm about to go without Wyatt. I'm not dealing with this bullshit right now. I'm giving Wyatt 45 seconds to come back. And then if he's not here, we're going to start without him. You can merge in the last, because I'm not dealing with this today. Alright, finally, dude. Alright. I'm about to do the CD, so get ready for the restart here. Alright, here we go. Alright, green flag's back out. Cole goes straight in the wall. Okay, Cole, let off. Hayden holds on to the lead. Cole kind of sends it on Holden. Very wide. Hayden has the lead. He's going to lead. Pit wall on the bottom. Okay, Chad, where are you wall ready? Cole's gonna push him out wide. Wyatt, it's a 7th lap of the day, 6-7. No, I'm not going to, Sean, because I'm too lazy. Chad gets flipped, and that's going to bring out the caution. Let's see what happened here. We'll give out penalties if needed. Okay, where are we on Wyatt? Hayden's going to lead. Ties for most laps of that now. So if you really think it's worth it to pit again, you can, but you just gotta line up for it, and then I'll tell you guys when you can go. Let's just see this Chad wreck here. Holden, why are we going the wrong way? Alright, let's just see this. Let's see what happened to Chad. He hit some sort of track bump here. Cole is second place. He's up there at least. Just give more space for the guys who actually lined up there. Wyatt, Chad, and Bug are gonna stay out. Are you ready? Alright, here we go. Pit road is gonna be open here. Alright. Brennan Hale first off pit road. Then it's Cole, Aiden, Shug, and then Eric. Eric, you're not allowed to go through another person's box. I should have said that before the race, guys. You can't go through other people's boxes, so that's my fault. I just don't let people go through there because obviously illegal fuel. It's not to the back, it's just a warning, but I'm not going to warn you because it's my fault that I didn't say it. I should have said it earlier. Alright. Are we ready? Alright, here we go. Green flag's up. Green Eric gets an unlucky start. White has the lead. Brandon Hale's gonna make a move. Everyone's everywhere. We'll go straight to the wall, bro. White has the lead. Oh, Brandon kind of got hooked by Hayden. Okay, Nick Larry pushing, going under the grass. I can't tell if Hayden forced you. So that's bad. Okay, Hayden, you're not clear, dude. Like, don't make me put your lap down this early in the race. Chill out. Nick Maggie to the lead. Brennan with the last lap. Oh, Brennan cruised himself. Why also kind of got into him. It seems like a racing incident, but a lot of fighting for position. Nick Maggie leads his first lap of the race. Oh, and Nick hits the pit wall. That twice, or not twice, but he's seen that twice. 5 wide for the lead. Like, what are we doing? Like, Jesus Christ, yo. 5 to go in stage 1. Remember, no stage yellows. Aiden has the lead. Aiden now has most laps led by a lap over White. White gonna make it 3 wide. Okay, Shug to the lead. Oh my god, guys, let's stop sending it. Like, use your brakes, guys. Like, a lot of guys are just not using their brakes. Plug shoves it. Orton with the lead. Wyatt in second. Wyatt's been solid so far. Wyatt's gonna send it a little bit. Holds on to the lead there. Now he's gonna get most up to tie it. 2 to go in stage 1. And Holden's gonna bump and run him up the track. Wyatt's gonna go to the wall. Wyatt's still there though, side by side. A lot of aggressive driving. I don't really understand this. I'm gonna try on the sends. Yeah, starting to get more warnings. Alright, white flag in stage 1. Remember, no stage yellows. Can hold and get a stage 1 here. Bug's there, though. Bug's there. Let's see what Bug's gonna do. He's gonna make it 3 wide for the lead heading into turn 1. I'm in turn 3. Oh, and Holden's gonna clear himself there. Okay, it's every right. Okay. What are we doing, guys? Sending it that hard. Oh, I get shoved to the pit wall. Bug's gonna win stage 1. Shug, and then Hayden, Chad, and Brandon. Alright, I'm gonna review what happened, because I'm about to warn a few people. Let's see here. Let's see what happened. I'm gonna warn some people here, because that was really, really stupid. Alright, so let's see here. Okay, I'm sorry, White, but that Holden was on the wall, and you kind of just misjudged that. I don't think that's anyone's fault, really. Oh, Holden in there. Sorry if I missed anything, guys. I have not been able to see what happened. I was reviewing the incident. Okay, Cole. Okay, Cole. That's a fucking warning. That was so stupid. You just walled the fuck out of Nick Maggie, like, really badly. That's a warning. I don't care. Okay, Holden. That's a fucking caution. Holden's getting a 2 out of 3. Automatic 2 out of 3. That was absolutely... I do not care. That is a 2 out of 3. That was way too bad. I don't care if it's bumping you. Shit. He already has a warning because he's been aggressive early. So I don't care. I'm penalizing you a lap. I might penalize you 2 laps. That was way too egregious for my liking. And Chad's gonna lead. Let's just see here what replay. I think I should at least penalize you a lap, because that was like way worse than anyone else did, dude. That was way too on purpose. I'll give you a warning, but that was like so fucking egregious, dude. Like, honestly, dude. I'm gonna put you a lap down, Holden. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna give you a lap penalty. And yeah, you can provide me whatever clip, but okay, I'll remove Cole's warning. But honestly, like, Holden, like, I guess someone's bumping you, but you just walled the guy. I'm not even being biased to him. Alright, if you could provide me the clip, I'll just give you guys both a warning. And I'll put you guys both a lap down, because you guys should both, in my opinion, not be doing this bullshit. Because Chad, if this clip proves anything, he's a 2 out of 3. And in my opinion, you should be a lap penalized too. Because you wrecked multiple people, not just him. I'm talking about you, Chad, for apparently you bumped him. No, Holden, I think I should warn you and put you lap down. Considering you fucking wrecked multiple people trying to wreck one guy. And that's just stupid. You're being over the top. And you want me to either penalize you points or do this, because honestly that was stupid. And I'll warn Chad too, and he'll get a lap down too. If I penalize you points, it's gonna be like 10 or 15, dude. Like, I don't think you just take a lap penalty. There's gonna be a caution, in my opinion. No, you're getting a warning no matter what. How about I just put you lap down, Holden? Because, in my opinion, you deserve a lap down. Just send the clip if you're gonna keep bitching about it, dude. Goddamn. Alright, I'm gonna send him down pit road. And, alright, here we go. I don't know why you can't just take a penalty, dude. Honestly, man. Well, I don't really want to give him a point penalty because it's kind of stupid here. Alright, Wyatt gets out, put it first. I don't know why Holden thinks everything's supposed to go his way, man. It's my rules, and you were doing some over the top. Okay. Oh, Holden. How about I just put you guys both a lap down, honestly, dude? There's bound to be a caution. I will be... I will warn Chad and I'll warn Holden, but Chad, unfortunately that puts you a lap down because you kind of just straight up sent him into the wall. But Holden will be penalized points, but he'll be to the back here. Let's restart. I don't know why you guys aren't just braking. It's not that hard of a concept to understand. I'm sorry if this race is taking longer than it should. I mean, it really is because you guys just want to... Some of these guys just want to not brake and run people up and completely fuck them over. So... Chad, just try not to race like a dick, man. You're a lap down now. Are you ready? There we go. Alright, fucking Nick Maggie says NR the moment I do the CD, so smooth brain alert here. Let me move his car out the way. Do that shit, dude. No, dude, I was about to do the CD, and I'm sorry. You can merge, Nick. Don't worry, but I'm sorry, Nick. You said it right at the possibly the worst time imaginable. All right, but I'm gonna be strict because honestly, this track, I don't think it's that hard personally. I don't think we should be sending the whole field here. Hayden, not clear, dude. Like once again, you guys just don't know when you're clear and when you're not clear. And I don't know why we're trying to pass on the grass. Brennan Hale, Wyatt side by side. Guys, if we're just because we get sent doesn't mean we need a wall ride. Let's try it or not, just break. Jesus. Oh, Brandon hits a wall or a snag on the track. Brandon Hale holding on. He's struggling right here. He kind of hits the wall. Let's try out the wall ride. Wall to tap either, guys. Bug to the bottom here. So far, Bug's had a solid race. He won stage 1. I'm gonna make draft so much lower than it has been lately because I'm kind of tired of these races turning into pack races. We haven't really had much of a green flag run to even see it not turn into that, but I'm kind of sick of this racing, man. Just a bunch of shoving, no skill. So I'm about to penalize the whole field because I see it constantly. Okay, Wyatt warning. Sent Nick Maggie. I'm gonna start penalizing a whole bunch of people here for sending it. I get bump and runs, but it's just too much, dude. It's just too much sometimes, dude. You get it early into your run, but we're 5 laps into the run now. Anyways. Wyatt, Hayden, and Bug have led the most laps here. Hayden and Holden side by side. I don't want to have to penalize the whole field over some bullshit, man, so. Just race respectful. Chad and Kenny go on the wall. Hey, that's a warning. Chad, dude, don't make me park you. Oh, Cole got into Kenny, so it seems like I don't need to warn Kenny over that. Hayden has the lead. He is tied for most laps left. Holden back to the lead. Oh, okay, Holden, you're not clear, dude. I don't want to have to give you 2 out of 3, but next time just try to win. Oh my god, Brennan was barely clear. That was so risky. Jesus Christ. Stage 2 is going to end at 60. Holden's been solid, but he also has been a little bit over-aggressive. But... okay, Brandon, you did not have to wall ride over that. He barely touched you that much. That was... same with Wyatt. Didn't look like the biggest shove in the world, but also my angle isn't really the greatest. Oh, Nick tried to make a move, but hits the inside pit wall. A lot of people making misjudgments on that, actually. Holden hangs on now. He's trying to get another win here. Walking mile racing is getting a little bit better. It's not been bad racing. It's just like kind of annoying sometimes. I thought the race was a little bit better before we started just not braking. Nick Maggie's trying to make a move. Okay, Nick Maggie, we don't really go on the grass. Thank you for looking at you. I appreciate that. Holden. Now ties for the most laps led. It's a three-way tie between Holden, Hayden, and Wyatt. All 3 drivers have been solid at different points. We're now close to the halfway point. Wyatt misses the corner, thinks it's okay, but he didn't really wall ride it that much, so I'm gonna excuse it. Holden trying to get a gap on the field here. He's somewhat doing it. I wonder if we're gonna see green flag pit stops. I think that could be a troubling pit road to get on. It's on the front straight, it's not really off the exit of the turn. That could be interesting. Nick Maggie and Hayden battling for second place. 10 to go until stage 2. Remember, no stage cautions. Holden starting to build a gap here. Those guys are battling for second place. This is what he wants to see. We're going to spectate a little bit of what's going on back here. Oh, Kenny! Not really the greatest move. Chad saves that shit somehow. You didn't look like you were clear from my angle, Kenny. You just looked like a deal there. Holden hanging on. Nick's gonna gain it a little bit here, maybe. Holden's line's a little bit different than everyone now, it seems. .5 is the gap. Oh, some wall snags. Just be careful on with hitting the wall off of the exit, guys. The cars can kind of wall snag a lot. Dude, you just need to be careful of that. Eric, next time I see punt someone, I don't want to have to warn you because this is your first race, but just try not to punt people once again. All these guys have been here for a while, but still, we just gotta... Chad, bro, I don't get it, man. Eric's gonna make his green flag stop. And he's gonna unfortunately speed on pit road. He went 86, that's gonna be a drive-through, I'm sorry. That pit speed's 80, so just don't go 81. I'm sorry, Eric, but that is a drive-through. And Hayden's gonna make his pit stop here. And Hayden, Kenny's gonna speed on pit road. That's also a drive-through. You went 102 on the final one. You went 102 on the final one. That one still counts, Kenny. I'm sorry to say. Eric Pro's out of the drive-through pits here. Holden had a solid start here, but Nick Mag has been gaining. Kenny, you have to do drive-through, man. You went 102, man. You gotta do it for the next few laps. I'm sorry, but rules are rules. I gotta enforce them to everyone. Alright, outside. Yeah, you're right. I probably shouldn't say that. Chad, stop wall riding, dude. Next time I see you do that, I'm gonna park you. Like, dead ass. You're a lap down, bro. There's no need for this. Alright, Brandon Hale's gonna be going down pits. Oh my god, he almost hit the pit wall there. And he's down pits. He has a good pit stall choice, so try not to. Yeah, who did go 138? I have zero clue because I don't know who was just on pit road. Oh, Kenny's parked the car. What happened with Kenny? I did not see what happened. Holding down pits. Okay, that's what I was doing. Let me delete Kenny's car real quick. Holden gets off of pit road. If Maggie's staying out, he's now down pit road. Oh, this is the stage here. Nick's gonna win it. I believe it was Hayden in second, Brandon third, Shug, and then Bug. Kenny, I don't believe you for one bit, and I'm not gonna let you back in, dude. Actually, did you really lag out? I don't believe that. I deleted your car. It's too late, Kenny. I thought you left. Kenny, I could try to respawn your car at some point, but I thought you left on purpose. And you left your car out, and that what paged people. So I'm sorry, Kenny, but I deleted your car. Hey, I could respawn your car, but that's okay. Well, you already left. I was gonna say that I could respawn your car, but you're gonna be like a few laps down. I don't think you really want to deal with that. Oh, and he wants to, so let me respawn his car, but he will be a few laps down. We'll be like three down. Hayden hanging on to the lead. I think everyone pitted, so I don't think there's anyone on a odd ball cycle right now. It's Hayden and Brandon battling for the lead though. Hayden trying to catch up in most laps led. Kenny, I'll spawn your car in the infield here. Oh, Nick and Wyatt. Didn't see much of what happened because obviously I'm trying to spawn this kid's car. Insert it, Kenny, but you'll be 3 laps down. Because, okay, you missed a few laps, Kenny, and... Okay, Chad's just done. Fucking... Like, why? fucking stupid. Kenny, you're okay. Let me tell you something, Kenny. You're 3 down because one. Okay, you sped on pit road and you pitted. You're already 2 down. Then you left the game and left your car in the middle of the track. I think that warrants being 3 down, in my opinion. I'm not trying to be a dick, but that's just the truth. Alright, Kenny is out of pits, but just trying to race his gears. I know, but still, you're about like 2 or 3 down and you missed like 5 laps of competition, so I'm not just supposed to put you 1 down. But anyways, side by side for the lead between Hayden and Holden. The race is getting better actually since that little caution, the last caution. Holden's been the favorite right now. 2 first-time stage winners tonight. Why are we all in the grass, guys? Brandon, I'm gonna warn you. Holden has a big lead again. Okay, Holden was trying to wall right exit even when we lag. Thank you for lifting. Brandon Hale up to second. Hayden trying to send it in deep on the 4 car here. Getting strung out, but Brandon in second. Brandon's been not bad. He's been solid, but he has a little bit of a way to catch up. Guys, try to avoid that retard on the track. I'm banning him. I think the word that person to get in the way. Probably is Chad on a fucking all. This dude's 21 years old, man. Super inspiring, bro. Super inspiring, man. He's 21. Super inspiring. Anyways, I'm gonna try to look what's going on back here because I'm hearing some complaints. Brennan and Hayden side by side. Still, guys, was trying to wall tap the exit. Holden's gotten 30 laps led on the day. What a performance out of this 18 midway through the race. He wasn't as strong as some of the other guys early, but he's capitalized midway through and has dominated here. Last little portion of the race. But it's still not over. We still got a few more stops to go. I think maybe 1 or 2. I'm not even really sure how many. Okay, Nick tried to force the issue. I'm a warn him because I've gotten a few complaints from multiple drivers, so that was not bugged. And that time, yeah, on the exit, yeah, that was bugged, but the entrance we're focused on here. That's a whole pack of guys right here fighting for position. Hayden's got second place so far. Okay, hold on, please. I don't. Let's just. I don't know if you're lagging this bad, but try not to wall ride or wall tap even if we're struggling, because I'm seeing some people make the corner just fine. Wyatt's on pits. Hayden's gonna make his pit stop here. Holden has a huge gap. What a performance out of the 18 so far, but it's going to be a capitalization game here. And it's going to come down Brandon and Cole as well. Brandon's going to speed. That's going to be a drive-through. You went 81. I'm sorry, Brandon. Actually, I need to stop saying sorry, dude. I'm so fucking used to saying sorry to my drivers. I need to quit. Wyatt's down pit road again. I'm confused why Wyatt is pitting again. We got unscheduled stop here. What do you mean forced, Brandon? What, to speed? Explain yourself quickly, because he just did his drive-through, man, and you bumped Brandon. Okay, that's... I feel bad. I wish you said that earlier, because then I would have made Brandon do a drive-through. That, Brandon, since you got a unrightful speeding penalty... Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention that much. I was focused on Wyatt, too. Brandon, wherever Cole is, just... I'm gonna let you go behind him, because I should have given you that penalty. I did not know that Cole bumped you. Just do that, Brandon, but shit. Holden's still staying out here. Oh, and Nick. That was not a good merge, dude. I'm a 2 out of 3. I'm sorry, Nick. But you gotta be careful, and I don't make you use the access road ever, but that's why I do it at some tracks. You kind of let Paige Hayden out of the pit road exit. I'm sorry, man. That's a 2 out of 3. Yeah, you did. I'm sorry, Nick. Holden still staying out. Your first warning was for sending it on Wyatt earlier. I think it was Wyatt. Damn, Holden's still staying out. Oh, he did? Oh, my bad. He just has a huge ass gap and I was confused. Holden still, dude, I think the reason you have this big gap was because of wall running the exit, so still, I mean, we got fresh tires now. Holden's at a 1 out of 3. I decided I'm going to most likely points penalize him. I'm going to review it after the race. Well, yeah, he was sending it early, and then I warned him. But Holden has a big lead here. I'm not too sure how he even got this gap. I think it could be because of wall time in the exit. Two laps left for the 18 machine. Six seconds is the gap. Holden a dominant performance. Trying to feel safe. Let's watch the battle for second place. I don't know how Holden got a big ass gap once again. Because that was Holden's first warning, and he hasn't done anything since that, in my opinion, once or 2 out of 3. I'm not too sure if they're going to have to pit one more time. I think they do. But I'm also not sure. He'd rather get a points penalty than be put 2 out of 3, so that was his choice. So getting the 2 out of 3. Pack of cars here fighting for second and fourth. I don't think they're gonna have to pit one more time, but I'm not too sure. Holden, still, man, like you've been on the exit more than everyone this whole stint. Nah, I'm just saying, man. Holden's been fuel saving a lot here. I think that's another thing. Is another reason as to how he got the big gap in the first place. But Hayden, Brandon battling for second right now. But I will review what happened with Holden and Chad after the race, but most likely it's gonna be a points penalty because he caused the fucking multi-car pile up, because that was pretty stupid in my opinion. But Brandon, Hayden batting for second place. Oh, someone's on the track. Nice one, dude. I don't know who the fuck this retard is on the track. Makes also a lap down. Oh my god, a whole bunch of sending. Guys, let's try not to send. Like, Nick, you're a lap down, first off. Let's try not to send, and Cole kind of sent them, but now Bug has second place. Hayden trying to defend it. Go up, Brandon now, second place. Eric's gonna make a pit stop here. Could this be the final pit stop cycle beginning? Do not want to speed on this final pit stop cycle. That could change a lot for your race. Remember, you cannot pit with 2 to go. Otherwise, it will be a 2-lap penalty. So if you're going to make that final stop, do it soon. Nick Maggie, I think he kind of got pushed up by Hayden. Still, you are kind of racing you guys a little hard, but at some point you gotta let him race it out. Bug's got a gap, second place. Holden still leading. Might try to stretch it to the end. Can. Eric's still the only guy to pit so far. Someone went super quick. I don't know who that was. Nick Maggie's down pits. Okay, well Kenny's already 3 laps down, so there's really no point. And I think he's parked there. Yeah, he parked there. 12 to go. Holden's led 57 laps, the most dominant race in his career on paper. Hayden's gonna make his pit stop, and Brandon is too. Pits. Holden's lagging. Eric gets into. Okay, Eric, that's a 1 out of 3. He got into Nick Maggie there. Holden, if anything, if you froze in wall road, just give up a little bit of time. Eric says his car stopped going, so I'm confused what happened here. What do you mean your car stopped going? Oh, this might have to be a weight race caution. Let's see what's up here. With the 16, everyone try to avoid him. And Holden hits him, so that's going to be a caution. A weight race caution is going to change everything as Eric gets... I think Eric's keys broke, keyboard, and Holden hit him. Now he's the leader of the race, so that's going to change everything. Yikes. Something happened to Eric's keyboard there. Well, you can pit now, so... Guys, don't go down pits yet, just line up if you're going to do that. Guys, stop hitting Bug, he might run out of gas. Let him try to fuel save it here, because... Guys, if you guys are going to pit, do it now. The time is now. Final stop. Get your shit ready. Nick's gonna get the free pass. And then something happened to Eric. Yo, Eric, is your keyboard broken or something? Oh, then car broke. He might be out of fuel. Wyatt's staying out, and I think Nick is. We might have some guys running out of fuel. What? Well, let me... Alright, Eric, wait, jump out the car real quick. Yeah, you're lead lap if you pit because you're a free pass. Let me just see here what's the deal. Your car works, so I'm not too sure what happened. Get in your car again, Eric? Oh, why did you reset? So, Eric's gonna be, I think, a lap down. Let me come back here. Wyatt's staying out, even though Wyatt should pit in my opinion because he's gonna be on old ass tires. Oh, you pitted before. Yeah, you did just pit. Oh wait, Eric left the game. Oh, he's rejoining. Bug, let me see here. What's your matter here? Bug, if you want to grab the fuel from the first box, I'll let you. Just press W real quick and let it go. Bug. No, I'm gonna let him do it real quick because that's but he'll pit with everyone else after this. Yeah, I know, and I'll give him a warning, but Bug, you're just gonna have to pit with everyone else, so it is even here. Bug, 1 out of 3. Bug, you're gonna be go to the back though, Bug, because I just let you get a freebie. Bug, he was at 17 milliliters. I'm trying to be nice. I mean, yeah, I get it. Alright. Are you ready? Bug, just go to the back on the restart, and I give you a warning. Restart here. Dude, I've let people do that in the past, so don't even. At the truck race last season, I let everyone get their car back after some bullshit, and that was their fault too. Bug didn't get put in his box. I said I've done that for other people. You never put yourself in the position to run out of gas, so. What happened, Nick? What? I did not see that because I was worried about these guys on pit road. You can send a clip, but. Gotta use the restroom, just line up. Nick, I'll review this clip in a moment. I got it.
Let's review this Nick clip before we
have the restart here. What happened?
Yeah, so don't believe it. The truck race last season, some bullshit, and that was their fault too. Bug didn't get to get put in his box.
Okay, yeah, I see what happened.
I said I've done that for other people.
Alright, Holden. Oh, wait, not Holden. I'm not gonna penalize him because he was shoved up. I'm sorry, but you got second. And I think you were maybe gonna get second off pit road regardless, but. I know. Alright, are we ready? I'm not too sure what's happening with Bug. 5 to go. Let me change everyone's laps. Alright. I think I'm gonna ask for the R. Yeah, you're one down. You're not like multiple, but you're just one down. Holden, you have 62 laps led, so it's clinched. Green flag's out. Must be the final restart here. 6 laps to go. I think this could get a little ugly. I hope not, but 6 to go. Still enough time for someone to build a gap, but Holden hits the wall snag. He can't get stuck off of it. And that's gonna screw him in, Nick. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. They did not let off. I'm gonna warn Nick because he just did not let off. And that's gonna get him apart. That's gonna be a caution. Those two were stuck on the wall. He's gonna lead the race back. Nick, you... I could tell he was let off the gas and you just weren't budging on it. Yes, but you could have let off to get unstuck, dude. Show me the quip if you're really trying not to get parked, Nick. Eric gets his lap back. That's gonna be an overtime restart, which means pit Holden. Did you get fuel, dude? Pit road will be closed because that was 2 people in the wall. They were stuck. I'm sorry, but they were stuck. Yeah, it technically was too. You guys crossed the line, then I brought it out. Holden, you're to the back, man. You were the cause of the caution here, Nick. Let me just jump you real quick to make sure you didn't get fuel. Because I saw you. Holden. Oh wait, that's. Wait. 2005. How many fuel did I put in this car? Does anyone know how much fuel I put in the car? 2,300, right? Okay, yeah, that's enough. Yeah, never mind, that's fine. Alright. Nick, provide your clip to me, and I won't park you, but still, like, let's see here. For some reason, the clip's not playing. Still enough time for something to build a gap, but Holden hits the wall snag. You can't get stuck off of it. And that's gonna screw him in, Nick. I don't know what that's not on Nick. He tried to let off, but then Eric got into him. I'm not gonna park Nick, but still. No, he was letting off on the clip, and then Eric got into him, and that didn't help the matter at all. 2 to go restart though. Let's try not to be stupid. Brandon Hale gonna be in the lead. Alright, are we ready here? Alright, here we go. Eric's not a lap down, he got the free pass. Brandon Hale and Hayden, good. Oh shit, Hayden proves himself. Ignore that, it's not the white flag, it's supposed to be 2. What? Okay, I'll do it later. Sorry. Brandon Hale leads. 2 to go. Hayden's gonna send him though. Fair game if Brandon wants to do payback, in my opinion. White flag for Hayden. Oh, Nick sends it. Kind of, a lot of people send it. I might have to go into reveal here. Here, Brandon Hayden got screwed. Okay, Cole. I'm gonna see what penalties I need to hand out because a lot of guys are sending it right here. Nick Maggie leads. Holden's gonna send it. Nick, fair play. Nick's gonna win at Milwaukee. And I'm gonna review that finish though, because multiple people just sent the corner, and Holden wall rode, and Nick did too, and Nick blocked it. So I think, in my opinion, Nick's fair. But let's just review it. Yeah, Nick was blocking it, in my opinion. So I don't think I should revoke Nick's win, because Holden started the wall ride it. Let's just see what happened here, and I'll hand out penalties with finishing results later. And Nick Maggie is the winner because Holden wall rode, and I think it's fair of Nick to block that, in my opinion. But send your guys' clips in general, and I'll revoke finishing spots if needed. I don't know why you guys have to send it. And Holden, you did this to yourself, man. You did not have to wall ride that corner. I'm sorry, dog, but you wall rode that. I'll check it later because I need to take a picture of Nick Maggie's burnouts here. Nick Maggie wins the race. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Eric, dude. Like that, I'm not mad at Eric, but that kind of sucks for Holden because Holden had a huge ass gap, and then that kind of causes bullshit, anyways. But I will revoke finishing spots and put people to the back of the results order if needed. But Nick Maggie here, how do you feel about this win? Fortunate that people have to send in wall ride, but how do you feel about it, Nick Maggie? You're unmuted.
I was not expecting to win this race after going 2 out of 3. I was ready to just be a back marker, and then that caution came out, and I said, let's do this.
Just describe that last lap there. I mean, unfortunately, I think it was
I don't even know what fucking happened. I just came out the leader in turn 2, so.
Yeah, I'm kind of at a loss for words too. Any other words here?
I need to do a backflip, yo.
That's your winner, Nick Maggie. Let's watch widescreen sharing real quick. Why? What is it? Cause I'm a fucking penalize people's spots. Okay, Hayden sent it. Yeah, okay, Hayden. Send me that clip in DMs. Why? Send me any clip you have the final few laps here.
Actually, you can look at my clip. I was the only person that didn't send it in turn 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the
Turn 2.
results here in a moment, cause honestly, I think it was a good race until like you guys just don't know how to race with 2 to go on a mile track. White flag. I just do not understand it here. If anyone has clips, just send them to me in DMs of the finish. I'm not looking at your screen share. Just please send the screen clips in DMs. I'm trying to gather what I can of the finish here. And then if anyone wants post-race interviews after I get these final results here, I will, but... So I don't think there's much on 2 to go. I'm mostly focusing on 1 to go. Alright, so Hayden leads. He kind of gets pushed out of line. Bunch of cars down there. Not much from 1 and 2 in my opinion to judge. Because, well, everyone was kind of making a move. And then they went up the track. Let's see. Yeah, they went up the track. Cole didn't have much to do. He's already put up the track. But 3 and 4 is really where I'm going to judge this shit. Okay, Brandon's there. Bug misses his corner, which forces Holden. Honestly, Holden didn't really have much of a choice but to go in the wall, but I think I'm not going to penalize both of them because Nick had the right to block that wall right, but okay, so it's just hard to judge because my angle is not the greatest. Eric and Cole go up the track. I don't think there's, like, Eric, I don't think he did that much. It's just a result of Bug going up the tracks that made them check up and go up top. But all I know is that Hayden's going to get penalized or put in the back, which he honestly already was in the back anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But Holden, you finished second in this race. Unfortunately, dude, this was your best race ever, man, and I feel so bad for you, but how do you feel? If you even want an interview.
I do not think you're sorry at all.
How do you feel about?
How sorry are you? You got tears? Like, you making an apology video with tears? You're that sorry? You're like kind of sorry. Like on a sorry scale of 1 to 10, you're like sorry, kind of sorry, super sorry.
And not much I could do with the.
You don't think?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, I could have probably gotten
Nothing.
Eric out of the way,
Yeah.
but I didn't really have much time. So.
Probably. Yeah. I think you know who won this race, by the way.
Yeah.
I think you know exactly who the real winner is.
That 99 car.
I think we know who led the most laps and won this race. However,
Yeah, you didn't lead
I
the
still
lap
got a
that
win.
mattered,
I still
kid.
got a legit win. I still have DEI all the way through. We're still the best team. Nobody can beat us. If they do, it's a fluke, clearly. And I'm still leading points after getting a points penalty. I think I'm the best. And once again, it's another day of Wyatt saying he's going to wreck me, but runs last all day. So, same thing in ASRS week in, week out.
Alright, that's your...
This league also gets worse every other season. We somehow decline. Ratings have tanked.
Yeah,
I agree.
Time to slow down the draft. That's your 18 card.
I don't think...
Alright, third place was Bug. What happened here tonight? You got third.
Tonight was a pretty good race on my standards, first of all. It ran pretty well this week. Hopefully next week we'll be able to get that first win of the series. But third and the beautiful first stage win, surprising I got that. But hey, we got a podium finish. I'm happy about that. Hopefully next week we can win. I have no clue what next week is. But next week will be fun. And I really hope that I can win. Hey,
Yeah, home race. Home race for you.
Ooh, we're going to Michigan.
Yes, indeed. Second podium here.
You know, in 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. But that's Bug. He got third place. Cole, how do we feel about the fourth place tonight?
I don't know. This is it just gets worse every single week. Officiating just gets more stupid. And I really couldn't do anything off of turn number 2 because I was literally slamming the A key. I was not even on the throttle, and I just get sent up the track. But calling out the fucking 16 here because we just don't know what the brakes were, as you just sent everybody up the track and basically ruined the finish for legit a majority of people. I mean, I guess I'll take the best finish of the season, 4th for me right now, so that's cool, but every time we racing in this shit, and every time I see a race or at all, I just think to my head that summer heat fucking died for this shit, and I don't know what we're doing, but shit's gotta fucking be fixed. Is all I'm saying, because this is a fucking joke. This is a joke of a league. This makes fucking ARS or fucking whatever Chad's league was at that one point. That just makes that league look like a joke. Anyway.
Pipe bomb.
Alright, that is Mr. Cole. Fifth place was Brandon. Eric here, you got sixth place in your first start. What happened today?
It's just a matter of just getting back into road racing. It was kind of fun just to get back. You know, after a while, pretty much, yeah, you know, first time like actually getting a feel for the cars and whatnot. I mean, I know I'm getting blamed for that incident at the end, even though, you know, the 27 says that I sent everybody off the track, like I sent them when I never even made contact. The fact is halfway through the corner when I already sent the car, I backed off immediately and actually lost 2 positions because I know I was gonna cause something. But you know, the 27 cannot just understand the fact that he lost by just being himself, and he needs to put it on somebody else. You know, but you know, it was just pretty fun race. I mean, there's a good quality of drivers out here, and you know, throughout the many leagues I've been before, this race actually drivers know how to use the brakes, at least to a certain degree. So it's kind of fun, and you know, the ability that there's cars that you actually have to have some skill to drive. And yeah, of course, in that last caution at the end, unfortunate for the 18 car, which was the leading at the time, but my keys broke. I warned everyone that my car wasn't moving, but you know, it just slammed into the back of me. So really unfortunate for them. I hope he has a better result. You know, the 99. Congratulations to him. Great result. And yeah, it was pretty fun being out here.
All right, that is the 16 car. Next up, we have Mr. McCarran here. Wyatt, you had a solid start, but unfortunately, it tanked off. How do you feel
Like
about it?
I get it good. Like I'm good at this track. I know I am. First 20 laps without a caution, I'm good. I'm leading like majority of laps. First caution comes out, everyone loses talent. I get sent up the track like 5 times. I fall to the back. Pit stops happen, then I just can't get back up there. It's so annoying. Happens every race. Pisses me off.
I mean, you're showing more speed lately. That is something.
I mean,
think
it's just
you're
not
proud
fun
of.
when you're getting sent by people and then they say, "Oh, it wasn't me."
You're probably gonna extend your playoff like push here, but any more words? I mean, next week is Michigan, and you're pretty solid there last season.
Probably not showing up ever again, bro. This league just makes me mad every time. So I see no point.
All right.
There's always the few people that always do this. Don't make sure Wine doesn't win, so we just make sure that he just gets fucked every time. So Holden, you can go kill yourself, especially you. I do not like you.
Yeah, damn. That was strong words from him. Didn't want to interview Brandon Hale because he's now third in points, which is impressive, but unfortunately, he leaves early every time. That is your post-race coverage of the Rockwell Automation 400. I think it was a good race when we were using the brakes, but unfortunately, people just do not know how to use the brakes at the end, so that sucks. So I'll see you guys next week at Kansas.